When you look at Tesla's latest financial results, something feels off. On one hand, you've got strong profits and solid cash flow. But then you see the stock taking a hit. Their core business, making cars, is actually down, while their energy division is just smashing records. It really is a paradox. So to understand where Tesla is going, we first have to figure out what it's trying to become.
So, what is really going on at Tesla? Are we watching a car company hit a speed bump? Or is this the very beginning of something else entirely? The answer, it turns out, isn't in a single sales figure. It's in a radical pivot that's reshaping the company from the inside out.
Okay, so this slide really lays the whole puzzle out for us. On the left, you see automotive revenue, the thing we all think of when we hear Tesla, down 11% in the fourth quarter. But then look to the right. Energy deployments are at an all-time high, jumping a massive 25%. So yeah, profits are good, but the main business seems to be stalling. What gives? Well, to solve this puzzle, we have to completely change how we think about the company. In fact, Tesla is practically telling us to. They are building a brand new identity. And frankly, it explains everything. And there it is, straight from the horse's mouth. In their latest update, Tesla flat out said they're transitioning from being just a hardware company into a physical AI company. Now, this isn't some clever marketing slogan. This single sentence is the key to understanding their entire strategy from here on out. So what in the world is physical AI? Well, it's about taking artificial intelligence off the screen and putting it into the real physical world. We're not talking about chatbots here. We're talking about AI with wheels, AI with hands. Think fleets of cars that drive themselves, humanoid robots that can walk onto a factory floor, and smart energy grids that manage power all on their own. It's AI that can directly interact with our physical economy. And this whole vision isn't just a single product. It's a huge, grand plan that's being built on three massive, interconnected pillars. So the whole strategy really comes down to these three things. First, they want to achieve full autonomy at a massive scale with their vehicles. Second, they're going all in on developing and mass-producing humanoid robots. And third, they have to build the incredibly powerful AI and energy infrastructure to make it all work. All right, so the first pillar is all about making autonomy pay the bills. This is where the AI vision starts to become a real business. For instance, in Austin, Tesla's robotaxi fleet has already begun operating without human safety monitors. So this isn't just a test run anymore. This is the start of a commercial service where the car itself becomes an asset, one that can make money 24/7. Now, let's get to the second pillar. And this is where the ambition just goes to a whole new level. Let's talk about Optimus. This isn't just some cool prototype they trot out for demos. Tesla is building a full-on, production-ready, autonomous humanoid robot. It's designed for the factory floor and, well, for a lot more after that. And this number right here, this really tells you everything about the scale of their thinking. They are prepping production lines that could eventually churn out 1 million Optimus robots per year. I mean, just to put that into perspective, that's an industrial scale that could rival their car business. They're betting on a future where there are just as many robots as there are cars. Okay, so none of this, not the robotaxis, not the million robots, none of it works without an absolutely incredible amount of power and intelligence running in the background. That's what Pillar 3 is all about. It's the foundation for everything else. And this is the really hard work. To build this future, Tesla is building its own ecosystem. They're more than doubling their AI training compute power. They're taking control of the supply chain by opening the first lithium refinery of its kind in North America. They're rolling out record amounts of energy storage to power it all. And they're building 6 new production lines just to make everything. This isn't just investing. This is building a self-contained industrial machine for AI. But a vision this big, well, it doesn't come cheap. This pivot to physical AI requires an unbelievable amount of capital, and that comes with a lot of risk. It creates this real tension between the company's long-term dream and what the market wants to see, right now. And just to show how all in they are, Tesla recently announced a $2 billion investment in xAI, Elon Musk's separate AI research company. The idea here is to use xAI's work in the digital world of AI to speed up the development of Tesla's physical AI products. This isn't a side bet. It's a strategic move to merge these two worlds. But here's the catch. This kind of long-term thinking creates a problem.
As this analyst points out, there's a big mismatch between Tesla's decade-long AI plan and what a lot of investors want to see in the next quarter's earnings report. Building the future is expensive, and Wall Street isn't exactly known for its patience. So, when you put it all together, what you're looking at is a gamble on an almost unimaginable scale. The potential payoff is astronomical, but the risks and the sheer amount of money required are just as massive. Just take a second and really let these numbers sink in. Tesla's projecting that Optimus, by itself, could one day bring in $10 trillion in revenue. And their big plan for a sustainable global economy, that requires a $10 trillion investment. We're not talking about billions anymore. These aren't just business plans. This is a blueprint to fundamentally remake the entire global economy. Which really brings us to the ultimate question here. Are we watching a company lay the groundwork for the next industrial revolution, one that's built on autonomous machines and clean energy? Or is Tesla making a bet that is so huge, so audacious, that it's just too big to win?